Tomorrow is primary day in 4 states: Maine, South Carolina, Nevada, and North Dakota. One of the most publicly watched elections is Maine's Democratic Senate race. Graham Platner is the presumptive nominee, but is the subject of multiple controversies that have put his candidacy into question. And in South Carolina, Congresswoman Nancy Mace is in danger of not even making the runoff in her bid for governor. President Trump has thrown his support behind the state's lieutenant governor, Pamela Yvette. Joining me now, CBS News congressional correspondent Caitlin Huey-Burns, who is following the races in Maine, and CBS News political director Fin Gomez is following South Carolina. So I want to start with you, Caitlin, and what is the energy like on the ground there in Maine, and how are voters responding to some of these controversies surrounding Graham Platner?
Hey, Nicole, it's great to see you. I mean, this is one of the most contested Senate races in the country. If Democrats have any hope of flipping the U.S. Senate, they're going to have to win here in Maine. And what they're hoping to do is topple longtime incumbent Republican Senator Susan Collins. And it looks like Graham Platner, that controversial nominee, but a progressive up-and-comer on the left, is likely to win his party's nomination tomorrow and appears undeterred by the multiple high-profile controversies surrounding him, which you outlined on the top there. But, Nicole, it's been very interesting talking to Democratic voters here on the ground. And by and large, voters that we have spoken to who are supportive of the Democratic Party are supporting Platner and are willing to overlook these controversies because they have the bigger picture of the Senate at stake. But the key question is whether more controversies, more scandals will drop in this race and whether it changes the dynamic here. And this is really a test for the Democratic Party about how much misconduct they're willing to endure.
Yeah, and we obviously saw Ro Khanna there on Friday campaigning for Graham Platner. I mean, why are many Democrats sticking by him?
You have a lot of high-profile Democrats sticking by him. Bernie Sanders just a couple of hours ago told our Bob Costa in Washington, D.C. that he is standing by Platner and says the bigger issues are at play here. He even said that nobody in the Senate is a saint and the issues are more important here. But I want you to take a listen to how Democratic voters here on the ground are responding when we talked about this very dynamic.
I guess he's kind of scaring the establishment on both sides, and I feel like I like his honesty. I'm ready for a change.
They're concerning, but I think a lot of people have a lot of skeletons in their closet that we don't know about.
He's not perfect. I don't think there's any perfect candidate.
We're really excited about, like his whole mission and what he's speaking for and how he's representing Maine. But it can't just be one thing after another.
So those kinds of comments from voters are helping to inform a lot of Democrats in Congress. Many of them have expressed concerns about Platner, and some have said that they're not going to support him at all. John Fetterman, of course, has been very critical of Platner. But you have Chuck Schumer, the minority leader, who is standing by Platner, as well as other high-profile Democrats. So this will really kind of test this idea of do the ends justify the means. And in this era of politics, I think that is a big question that could be answered in November. Meanwhile, Collins, for her part, is kind of letting this all play out. She has said that these allegations against Platner are very serious and that he needs to answer questions. So we'll see. We did talk to voters here on the ground, too, who are supportive of Collins and note that her experience is an asset, and she's the senior leader of the Appropriations Committee. And to some voters here in Maine, that kind of stuff matters, too.